What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? So, as promised, let's jump in for this daily increase. This is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as that ninth house. Very particular messages here on the Manjula Awakening for your ninth house. But even with that being said, guys, let's just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? So we have a flipper that came out immediately, and it happens to be a 12 card. December Sagittarian, what's up? But anywho, December could be significant. The 12th could be significant. 3 could be significant. We have expectation. What does that say? Don't seek anyone's approval. Baby, you got to do this one for you. This is a time for healing, not for war, but this is not a time to seek out people's approval. So while you're being told to do this one for you and to release the expectations of other people, as kind of been real heavy in the Sagittarian ninth house readings here lately, there's also this energy of not inciting some sort of war with you. Like, compassion is needed. Consideration is needed, but expectation is not. I hope that makes sense. What action is needed from Sag? What action are you asking? Like, what is it that you're asking of Sagittarius? What is it that you're requesting from Sag at this time, Spirit? We have guidance and simplicity. So guidance does have the sun, the moon, and the stars in it. So someone could need to seek out some sort of higher guidance. Meditation. Let me see. What is it that what action are you asking of Sagittarius? What is it that Sagittarius action step? To address your shadow. The action step is to address your shadow. With that, like, you see how even this checkerboard in front of her in this challenge card has black and white in it. There's definitely a need to incorporate that black and white. This is a black and white deck. There's something about needing to understand how the shadow is actually working for you. It may present a challenge, but if you can embrace it, it is actually helping you. A lot of dark energy in these cards. Something significant with December the 30th. Could be significant. What is this? What is it that Sag is needing to do without seeking anyone's approval? What is it that Sag is needing to do that requires them to embrace their shadow, to release the expectation of external approval? It may be challenging. Wow. The High Priestess. Something significant with 12 here. Something significant with 12 here. December 2nd could be significant. You're going to be asked to go with your intuition. You're going to be asked to trust your intuition. The challenge here is the Emperor in the reverse. The advice to navigate this is the Ten of Cups. Where is this taking Sagittarius? The Queen of Swords. How is Sag currently showing up? The Four of Wands. Anchored by the Four of Swords. This is all about your stability, your security, your structure. And this is something that you have to do for you. Releasing the expectations of other people. It is going to allow for healing. The challenge is even though you're releasing the approval of external, there's something about this that does require, it requires you to take authority of your own life. And it takes you like the challenge is you assuming the responsibility, you taking on the responsibility, taking the authoritative action and understanding that it comes with certain consequences. But in the Emperor, consequences are disguised as responsibilities, or responsibilities are disguised as consequences. Just take it however it resonates. But it's like the challenge here is taking the leadership role. You definitely wait. It's like almost like you're wanting someone else to lead the way, but you have to lead the way, and not so, because with this, it's a time for healing and not for war. This has to be done in a way that doesn't incite war. And the way to do this is the Ten of Cups. Like the advice is the Ten of Cups. To be optimistic about this, be happy and joyful about making these changes. Don't do it in a, I dread doing this, I don't want to do this, and woe is me type of energy. You can't do it from that perspective. It definitely has to be done from a optimistic perspective. I do want you to know that where this is taking you, we do have the Queen of Swords. So it's like you're recognizing that you don't have to lower your, this one right here says, don't you dare lower your voice for anyone else. But it's like you recognize that you don't have to lower your standards in order to achieve this. Even though you may end up doing it, like people, the support may not, like you may not have as much external support as you had hoped for, because you're not doing it their way. You're doing it your way. But ultimately, the outcome, like how you're showing up in this, is I do feel like how you're showing up is the Four of Wands. This is going to lead you towards a place of inclusion. But I do feel like that right now you're feeling like, yeah, Kiana, this is like, family is whoever makes you feel the most safe and comfortable being you. So let me be honest with you. Sagittarius, this would be like the ManjulaAwakening. I've spent so many years focusing on just Sagittarius. Here in recent weeks, I have incorporated random all signs. That would be like me stopping the all signs, because it doesn't get a lot of support, but it gets the support that it needs to convert other people that are not aware of how helpful Sagittarian 9th house energy is. It helps bring those people into the family. But it's not like, but I have had the backlash from my Sagittarian family members about the all signs readings. So it would be me not doing the all signs reading because I'm getting the backlash from my Sagittarian supporters. And because the Sagittarian supporters aren't watching it because they want something that's all for you. I can't let that be. I have to trust that the all signs will pick up its support in due time, even if Sagittarius protested. Baby, you're going to have to go watch these other Sagittarian readings and understand that other people need this Sagittarian 9th house energy as well, right? It's something like that. But the challenge is the Emperor card. The challenge may be like, yeah, but I don't want to leave my family, my Four of Wands, my community. I don't want to have them feeling left out. I don't want them to feel like that I'm navigating away from them. It's going to make sense in the end, okay? I can't make those choices just in hopes of not losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 10 Sagittarian subscribers just because I've started making all signs readings, or just because I've branched over to TikTok, or I'm putting more attention into TMA. Yes, that is going to have some sort of drawback, but it's going to pay off in the end. It's a situation like that here for you, Sagittarius, okay? But at the bottom of the deck, what's anchoring this is, baby, rest your weary mind. Allow for the miracle to unfold. Don't try to control every detail of the work. Like, don't try to control every detail of it. Just make sure you incorporate your shot. Like, whatever feedback you get, it is up to you to use your discernment to see how you incorporate it to see how it benefits you, okay? Let's do some clarification. Y'all, it's 10:17 on the clock, y'all. Whoop, whoop. So, if this message is resonating for you, you're taking some guidance, I would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Let's see, Spirit. Pisces and Aries energy could be very significant here today. I do know that we have that full moon in Aries coming up very soon. I do believe tomorrow. Let's see, Spirit. Y'all give me just 1 second. I need to put the date on this. All right, family. Let's see. Let's clarify this High Priestess spirit. Why is the High Priestess here? The Eight of Swords, because there's definitely this energy of needing to, like, I asked, what is the situation that the divine is asking you to release the expectation of external validation, and where you needing to incorporate your shadow? The High Priestess, listening to your intuition. It says, when in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. The Eight of Swords is telling me that you're not listening to your gut. And the reason that you're not listening to your intuition is because of external validation, because whatever is coming through to you intuitively doesn't appear to get the support of externally. It's time to release that. That expectation alone is causing analyst paralysis. It's causing you not to move forward on your goals and your aspirations, okay? The Tower, it's time to blow that up. It is time to blow apart this overthinking. Things that you are overthinking is a clear indication that you're not listening to your intuition. And the reason that you're not listening to your intuition and the reason that you're overthinking it is because you're seeking external approval. And I think that it has a lot to do with the fear of responsibility that it would leave on you and you alone. The Hierophant, absolutely. But we also had two more, Temperance and the Seven of Wands. I do feel like that this is assuming the responsibility, because the Hierophant, when clarifying a challenging position, is something that is very unorthodox, something that is not accepted by your normal traditions, okay? And then we have Temperance, which is all about balancing. Like, it's about taking a little bit of this and taking a little bit of this, taking a little bit of the tradition and taking a little bit of your individuality, mixing it together to find out what is the perfect mixture for you. That's your bridge over troubled waters, my love. That's how you that's how you stand the test of time. That's how you keep on fighting the good fight, is by alchemizing something that is part of your tradition with something that is unique to you, and making it and fortifying it and understanding that that is the very thing that is going to help you overcome your challenges. Ace of Swords. Wow. Ace of Swords. Yeah. The Ten of Cups. This is your advice. Y'all, sometimes I'll be doing these readings and I'll be thinking to myself, damn, I wonder if this is making sense. And Spirit always reminds me in those moments, baby, it's not your message. You're just the messenger. So there's some sort of self-doubt that you're having, that it's like, damn, it's not even your mission. You're just the person carrying out the mission. And as long as you're following the directions that are coming through to you intuitively, then yes, you're headed in the right direction. Yes, you're doing a good job. These are not my messages. These are the divine's messages. I am merely just a vessel for it, right? So the fact that that came in right now in the advice position, remain optimistic. And the way that you can remain optimistic is by taking the weight off of your shoulders, thinking that it's a you thing. It's not a you thing. This is a divine thing. And your intuition is the divine navigating you through carrying out the task that they have for you. It's not your task. It's a task for you. I know that sounds the same, but it's not. You're doing the job of the divine. The job is the divine's. You're just the person qualified to carry it out. So as long as you are listening to your intuition, of course you're right on track. 10 of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune, it's fated, it's destined. Just go with the flow. I love it. And it's leading you to some sort of significant collaboration. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very discernment. So where this is leading you is to better discernment. The 10 of Wands. This is also taking you towards cutting away unnecessary responsibilities. Because like I said, oh, goodness gracious, bring it together. I said a few minutes ago, responsibilities are disguised as consequences, or consequences are disguised as responsibilities. The challenges is you're holding on, like the responsibilities or the burden of doing something outside of the tradition is weighing you down, and it's going to require some flexibility. It's going to require you to take some sort of authoritative position, but it's also going to require you, it's not going to require you. Doing so is going to allow you to see how you're carrying unnecessary responsibilities, because these are the responsibilities of tradition, of your culture. It's not to say to throw tradition and culture to the wind. It's about shifting the way that it is done so that it is not so heavy for you. There is some sort of tradition or culture or thought or something that is heavy for you. It's not to say to do away with it completely, but it does need to be. That blue jay is talking, which a blue jay is very territorial. So you have to be mindful of how it is. It's like you have to be mindful of how it is that you're molding and how you're stepping out, but you can't be so mindful that it strips you of your own authenticity. Let me get more. Look, Spirit said, no, you got it. You got it. You got it. Because the Emperor is the very challenge. So I definitely feel like that there's some sort of responsibility that you're putting on yourself unnecessarily due to tradition that is causing you to miss opportunities that are divinely gifted. Just like, it's not missing them, but it's like you're not going for them. You're not grasping them. I'm going to call it a missed opportunity, but it's not to say that it won't come back around, but you're not grasping for opportunities that are just for you because of the burden of tradition or the burden of the way that it's always been done. How Sag is showing up is the Four of Wands. Let's clarify this. Wow, we have the Emperor and the Empress on the board. I want to let you know that. The Page of Pentacles. Some of you all, you're about to have some sort of unorthodox partnership. But it's like you're not leaning into this partnership because it would not be socially acceptable in your community or something like that. But it is what you're manifesting in. It is what you're manifesting in. And this is going to require flexibility. It's going to require that temperance energy. Okay. Well, let's get your, let's get a Moonology here. What is the Moonology message for Sagittarius that has resonated with this reading? Guys, we have Sagittarius energy here. We have Pisces energy here. We have Aries energy here. We have Libra energy here. Sag energy here. A lot of Sag. Both majors for Sag are here. We also have Taurus energy on the board. What is the Moonology here for my Sagittarian 9th House Collective that has resonated with this? What's going on? What is... Stepping out of your comfort zone. Yep. Definitely stepping out of your comfort zone. Getting in the driver's seat of your own life. Your hard work is paying off here. Your hard work is paying off, Sag. Someone could have a North Node in Pisces, Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, Libra. I also feel like that someone's Chiron is wherever their North Node is. Or someone could have a Chiron in either one of those placements as well. Let's get a little more advice for Sag navigating this. I don't know why I'm shuffling these cards like this. Look, but peace and contentment wanted to flop back at the bottom of the deck. And if that's the case, someone may need to go watch that reading from last night. I did get, I couldn't sleep and I got pulled out of tossing and turning to come do a reading about peace and contentment coming. This could have a lot to do with that. Let's see, Spirit, what's going on here? Balance, yeah. There's definitely a need, like you're juggling too much. And I feel like that goes back to that 10 of Wands. There's something that you feel obligated to do. And it's time to balance this out. I do feel, I feel like I'm stepping on, I feel like I'm getting ready to step on some generational toes by this next statement. But I'm just a messenger. Somebody is burdening themselves with the responsibility of family and tradition to the point that it is distancing you from your authenticity. Okay? So I do feel like that there's a need to find a balance here. Yeah. There's a need to find a balance that allows you to remain dedicated to your goals as well. Okay? Let's close this out with the numerology, please. 1313, starting fresh. Step out of your comfort zone. Wow, that is the overall. Oh, my stomach is hurting really bad. Step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone. You are about to create something meaningful. All of your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decision. You got to do this one for you, baby. You got to release the expectations of other people. This is going to bring in good times. This is bringing in good times. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. And it says, if you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you are all on the same page and can work together effectively. So somebody is so worried about upholding some sort of family tradition or some sort of family, whatever the case may be, that you're not even willing to bring the different perspective to the table. And you may be, and look, I'm looking at 24, and we'll see 24 in the middle of what I'm saying. That's very significant. So I feel like that your family you're not even recognizing that your family is yearning to do something different. And you're the key. You're the key to unlocking what it is that your family or your culture, your community is really yearning. 24. I knew we'd see it. You're the very thing that your community is yearning for, but you have to be willing to step into that energy with confidence and understand that not everyone is going to approve of your vision immediately. Sometimes it's, I can show you better than I can tell you. And that's what this is. Definitely do it in a compassionate way. You don't have to go inciting some sort of war. All right. I'm going to leave this message here. I hope that this message has offered you the guidance that you were seeking on your day. If it has, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do, guys, let's choose peace. Peace, love, and light.